across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing right away, it's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
May to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and short, and here is May. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Derek Nottie there to bring him down. Second and 7. Throwing is May. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. That his first touchdown of the new year. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Don't jump. Ready?
Right to the air, it's Fields. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First down. Fields. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion left.
Tonight.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He finds Goodwin. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. On 4th down, the Jets turn it to the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. May now on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 2nd down, it's May. He's going to look for the home run ball. To the 20. And he will take this one in. 94 yards. Touchdown, New England. Now, the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They will run it over center with Hall. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, son.
Back to throw is Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. he's going to have the Jets first down as they get 4 on 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Here we go.
Slot man in motion right. He is in. Touchdown, Jets.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The motion man here is Wilson. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll stay on the ground. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Watkins motioning over. Here's May to throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Corey, 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt. 19 Lion.
May gonna look to throw. Going for it all. And he's in. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. No problem there on the extra point, and the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, son.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Here we go, son.
On first and 10, Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Throwing is Fields. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A big play for the Jets, and even 30 yards. A first down throw for Fields. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jawan Bentley. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he's he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one. Second and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is up and through. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. The extra point is good, and the Patriots are able to extend the lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Press. Butt right. Go.
Off the play action, here's Fields. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That one caught by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. To the goal line and in. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, New York. Extra point try now for Zerlock. He gets it to go, and the Jets are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll try to run with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Meg. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Right back to the fullback. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 38-yard line.
Now, May. He'll get that to Wilson. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end. When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's May. That's complete to Diggs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Gerard Mayo's made the decision, and he'll send out the field goal team. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Now he takes off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A run now on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game as opposed.
And he's into the end zone. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A try here for the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far, so they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fields now on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First down. Fields. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll go play action with May. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. He was looking